So the first song on the record is a song called Crown. And I've never really seen people do this, but as well as singing the song, I thought I'd read the lyrics out because I think the words mean a lot to me. So here it goes. The song opens with, if you believe what you can see, you think you know somebody like me. And I think this has to do with assumptions, has to do with, how people just assume by seeing you, they know everything about you based on your appearance, based on their preconceived notions, whatever. If you believe what you can see, you'll think you know somebody like me. There's always a smile. Oh, what a life. It must be nice for somebody like me. I've had a conversation with somebody after a gig once, and she came up to me to say what she imagined my life must be like. And her words were something to the effect of, it must be so nice in the clouds, or something like that. And I can't quite remember, but I remember thinking, man, you really don't know anything about me. You really don't know what my life is like. But her perception was singing the songs the way I sing the songs, being on stage in the lights, it must be nice. And I think that kind of informed how this line went. It must be nice for somebody like you, because I move in circles, the circles where everyone loves somebody like you. As soon as but shortly after being on The Voice, a lot of conversations I had with people, friends and acquaintances and people like that, I remember it being along the lines of, man, you must move in different circles now. Or the assumption was that my life was somehow altered in a way where just the people I speak to now must be different. And like, man, this and that. And hey, man, yeah, we'll come back to that. So yeah, I move in circles, the circles where everyone loves somebody like me. They say I'm a winner, you think I'm a sinner, because you think you know what I've overcome. And I think that speaks to the fact of your life could be one way and be interpreted in an entirely different way by people around you. You don't know what I've overcome. You don't know the scars underneath the crown, because everybody sees a crown, but crowns leave scars. It's just the truth. And until the kingdom comes around, playing into the religious imagery, we're all crosses in the ground. And if you know anything about the Christian imagery and, Jesus being on the cross alongside other sinners on the cross with him, I try to lean into that, because that's kind of how it seems to me, is nobody knows the weight of the crown or the scars that the crown leaves. But also, until the kingdom comes back around, we're all just crosses in the ground. So I took these lyrics to Jake in the studio one day, and we sat down. I brought the guitar that was in the studio out, and we tried to keep it as grassroots as possible. Just a few chords, a few, ideas down, and man, I'm really happy with how this song turned out. And so that's the first verse of the song. And then also, I tried to speak about resilience. I think if there's any one thing that I've had to do the most in my life, as well as many other people, is be resilient and just, you kind of have to have thick skin. I feel like you can't be in the music industry or in the music business for, I don't know, now for even a year without being thick-skinned. You just won't get very far. So, and not just in music, but generally in my life, I've had to develop, thick skin to deal with many of the challenges and the resistance I've had to face. So the lyrics go, my spirit's awake, it just wouldn't break. They'll never take somebody like me. How this song came to be, and I feel like if you know me on a personal level, or if you've been around, if you know my story, this just says it in the most plain and simple way, even though it's still kind of cryptic. So there, my spirit's awake, just wouldn't break. They'll never take somebody like me. Everyone lies, they compromise, but it doesn't surprise somebody like me, which is also true. Even I'm a liar. Like, everybody lies, and everybody to some degree compromises, and it just doesn't surprise me anymore. You hear stories about a person who, I don't know, whatever movement you want to attach to this, just think about it. Somebody who's been up here, Bill Cosby, somebody who's been great in your eyes and been, whatever, and it comes out that, oh, actually, they've been involved in X, Y, Z, and you're like, man, how could that happen? I feel like things like that just don't surprise me anymore, because I believe everybody, to some degree, compromises in some way. So it don't surprise somebody like me, because I'm so imperfect. You don't expect it, but you will respect somebody like me. Man, I love this song. Yeah, everyone lies, they compromise. It don't surprise somebody like me, because I'm so imperfect. You don't expect it, but you will respect somebody like me. And if I let you in to get under my skin, you would not believe what I've overcome. Please listen to the song, man. I love, now reading it back again, I'm like, man, it's like a testimonial, and it's like something I would say to myself. It's quite epic. The song is called Crown.